I'm Helene Nelson, the chair of the Christian Witness and Service Ministry at Orchard Ridge Church. First of all, thank you, congregation, for your incredible generosity this past year to all the compassion offerings that we sponsored. The heart and soul of this congregation was shown in your work, your wallets, and your willingness to do everything from pray to volunteer and to give money to good causes. So thank you for that. In December, we traditionally have two offerings. One is the United Church of Christ Christmas Fund, which helps with pensions and other expenses for retired UCC clergy and staff. And we do too, because it's usually the biggest month of offerings. And then we have a second offering we picked locally. This year's local offering is Jane Ilgen's Legacy Fund. It is a literacy fund, and her son Adam is here to tell us more about it. Adam, thanks for being here. We have in Jane Ilgen someone we've known for 45 years, maybe, coming to Orchard Ridge Church. We've seen her in the choir, but we don't know all of, and the bell choir, all of what she's been doing in her professional and volunteer life to care for the early education of children. And Adam, could you tell us a little bit about what Jane has been doing in her life in this way?
Sure. Yeah, she's had a very direct influence from her mother that sort of sparked her interest in childhood education. Her mom she grew up on a farm in Green Lake with four older brothers, and her mom encouraged her to go to college. So she was the first in the family to go to college and graduated from Carroll College. And my grandma saw education as a way of expanding her worldview from the farm in Green Lake to the entire globe. And so that was heavily passed down to my mom. And so my mom has worked in early childhood education in various roles for most of her career. And she saw the opportunity there of, any child, regardless of background, if they're given the opportunity with education, it expands their worldview and provides them with more opportunity as they grow up and enter their chosen profession.
She has a really remarkable career in early childhood education, and as you said, locally and across the globe. And we cherish her. She has decided as she entered hospice and thought about what her life meant and how her life mattered, that she'd like to continue her legacy of educating children by creating a standing fund that will be housed at the UCC office and give monies back to Orchard Ridge Church to help with the education of children in the young ages. Could you tell us more about that, Adam? Sure. What are the goals and thoughts of that fund?
Yeah, the overall goal is kind of simply to do a small part of bridging sort of the education gap in Madison specifically, specifically in the Orchard Ridge, Meadowhood neighborhoods. So she wanted to leave a legacy. She thought about various ways of doing that, and it's really true to what she's done and what she's been passionate about her life. So she truly loves kids, and she loves reading to kids. She's worked at various after-school programs in retirement, and so the goal of the fund is to bridge that gap and do so by providing books and getting books in the hands of children who might not otherwise have them. So she understands that there are really great organizations working to do good things for underserved children in the community. So she's looking to kind of partner with have the church partner with existing organizations in the community, and hopefully expand these children's worldview by providing books. And I've got one of her favorites here, Astro Girl. So this is one of the first on her list of ones she would like to be delivered.
Well, thank you, Adam. I've enjoyed so much working with Jane and your family, including you, about this proposal as we've developed it. And I think it's a great opportunity for our church, members of our church, to engage in a lot of different ways in our neighborhood and build on what we've done. But especially to honor your mom and to thank her for her career, but also continue her legacy. Mother Teresa said, do small things with great love. And I think that's what we have an opportunity to continue here. Is there anything else you want to close with as we remember your mother in this way?
Well, like you said, she's been with the church for about 40 years. And we when the initial idea came up, we looked around at a couple organizations to run the endowment through. And once we spoke to the church about the project, it just felt right. And it just feels like a really good way to continue her legacy with the church. So we really appreciate all the help and where the direction it's heading. So thank you.